how would you feel and how would y'all feel like, somebody got shot in your family, 6-year-old little boy, by meaningless fire?
A family left with only memories of a boy killed in what the sheriff now calls a tragic accident. Today we learned that young victim is 6-year-old Cameron Prescott, who had just begun his Christmas vacation. Good evening, I'm Jeff Brady. That boy was an innocent bystander as Bexar County Sheriff's deputies shot and killed a wanted felon. The sheriff's office identified that suspect as Amanda Lene Jones. A check of her name in Guadalupe and Bexar counties turned up a lengthy criminal history, including charges of drug possession and burglary. Deputies were chasing her yesterday after getting a report of a stolen car. Sheriff Javier Salazar says Jones was armed with a weapon when she was first confronted by a deputy. That happened near FM 1518. And then she managed to get away, making her way on foot nearly a mile to the Pecan Grove Mobile Home Park. Jones reportedly threatened several residents there before forcing her way into little Cameron Prescott's home. She then tried to get away in the family's car, and that's when 4 deputies caught up with her outside that home.
Those deputies all report in their statements that she was holding an object in her hand. They believed it to be a weapon at the time. As we all know, there was no weapon found at the scene, but what we were able to find after the fact, we found a tubular object underneath that deck that had the suspect's blood on it, but additionally mud. And we believe now that that object was very well what the deputies saw, also what the civilian witnesses saw, and all of them perceived to be a weapon of some sort, a handgun of some sort.
And now the sheriff went on to say those 4 deputies are now on administrative leave for at least 5 days. Their service with the sheriff's office ranges from 2 years up to 27 years. Meanwhile, the search continues for the handgun Jones was reported to be carrying. It, of course, has been a roller coaster of emotions for the entire Prescott family. Cameron's uncle says he's angry and saddened by the sudden loss of his nephew. He spoke with Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos, who joins us now live tonight. And Henry, during this difficult time, what is it the family has told you they want most of all?
Jeff, the family wants justice. Christopher Gonzalez, who spoke exclusively to KENS 5, says he wants someone held accountable for the death of his nephew. He says it doesn't seem real that his little Cameron is gone. Gonzalez says while the family holds on to memories, he will fight for that justice.
It's the best thing he could have ever given me, ever.
A Christmas ornament that now means so much.
It's gonna always be on my Christmas tree from now on, for real.
6-year-old Cameron made this for his uncle 3 years ago. It is a memory he will now cherish of his beloved nephew.
It's just shocking, really. I'm sure it hasn't even hit us to the full extent yet.
Gonzalez, along with other family members, had to painfully say goodbye to the little boy who was always smiling.
We all put our hands on him and pray for him and stuff like that, because we're just that kind of family.
Gonzalez said Cameron wouldn't normally be at the home in Pecan Grove, but was visiting his dad for the Christmas break.
He was saying to his grandpa he didn't want to be there all day. He was just saying he didn't have a good feeling. He was telling his dad he wanted to call his mom. He just didn't want to be there. Like, he kind of knew it wasn't going to be a good day.
The uncle says he just wants answers from Bexar County Sheriff deputies.
The police, man, we hope y'all hold y'all's people accountable no matter what. Like, I'm sorry that it comes to this, but y'all are people just like us at the end of the day, and y'all deserve to be just as accountable, man. It's constitutional rights and stuff, and y'all just killed a little boy. If it was y'all, man, there's no weapons, so there wasn't that lady. You know what I mean? That's just that.
Now, arrangements for Cameron have been set up. This has been given to us by the family, and it's as followed. Visitation will be Wednesday, the 27th, from 5 to 9 p.m. at Chapel Hill Funeral Home. That's in San Antonio on Gibbs Sprawl Road. And his funeral is Thursday at 10 a.m. at United Methodist Church and Universal City. That will be followed by a celebration lunch at the Schertz Community Center at 1 p.m. The family just wants to thank everyone, the public, for their continued support, and the public is invited to these services, and all that information is posted at KENS5.com. Reporting live in Schertz, Henry Ramos, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Henry, for that live report. And Cameron was a first-grade student at Wiederstein Elementary in the Schertz-Cibolo Universal City Independent School District. In a statement released from the district today, his teacher said Cameron was the kindest-hearted little boy that I have ever had the pleasure of teaching. He loved to make everyone laugh, and he will be missed by all of his classmates and everyone at Wiederstein. The school has set up a bank account at 2 Shirts Bank and Trust branches to help Cameron's family with the expenses. You can head to kids5.com for more information on exactly how you can donate.